If you like my videos, don't forget to follow me on social media to keep up to date with all the latest news regarding my channel and my content. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe below or at the end of the video. Marvel's Black Panther has opened to critical acclaim in cinemas worldwide, with many praising the movie for its gorgeous visual design and its complex character, all of which were heavily influenced and inspired by African culture. With the release of the Art of Marvel Studios' Black Panther, we can finally get a good look at the influences behind the movie's scenes, characters and locations, as well as some alternate ideas and concepts for the movie which changed throughout the production process. In this video, I'll take a look at many pieces of concept art from the movie's production as seen in the book. I'll also detail a number of sequences which ultimately didn't make the final cut of the movie. Judging by the book, it doesn't seem that a great number of scenes were actually removed from the final movie, or at least not many of which are showcased in the book itself. However, a number of interesting, dynamic concepts which would have been exciting to see on the screen stand out as having been left on the ideas room floor. This is Black Panther: The Deleted Scenes. Before I continue, however, it should go without saying that this video obviously includes spoilers for Black Panther. So if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want it to be spoiled for you, what are you doing here? This is your final warning. The Ancestral Plane. My favourite sequences in the movie feature T'Challa travelling to what's described in the book as the Ancestral Plane, where he communicates with his deceased father. These pieces of concept art are perhaps some of my favourite in the book. They give us a greater look at the Ancestral Plane and how it exists in relation to time and space. It's a world between life and death, but also a place on another plane of existence. The Vibranium Mine. T'Challa and Killmonger's final fight takes them down into the Vibranium Mine near the Wakandan Design Hub. In this piece we get an idea of an early concept for the fight. In the movie, of course, the two were in their Black Panther armor battling it out. However, this concept shows us a more tribalistic battle, similar to those seen earlier in the movie where T'Challa is challenged for his crown. Perhaps this is simply a generic concept piece dropped into a template of the Vibranium Mine, but it certainly would have been interesting to see a tribal fight using shield and spears down in the Vibranium Mine at the movie's conclusion. Additionally, the book offers this piece, which shows another alternate take on the sequence, which T'Challa faces off against an early design of Killmonger near a large chasm in the hub. Panther Ritual. Amongst pieces of artwork of T'Challa's ritual to become King of Wakanda and Black Panther, this one piece shows him surrounded by literal Black Panthers as he seems to take a moment of spiritual rite. This would have been a really beautiful moment on the screen. Even the artwork seems incredibly powerful to me. It seems an incredibly serene moment where T'Challa not only becomes one with himself, but one with the powers of the Panther, who too seem quite tranquil around him. It's a moment of great metaphor and symbolism, and absolutely something I would have loved to have seen in this sequence. Panther and the Helicopter. This image shows us a really exciting moment where I'm assuming T'Challa as the Black Panther attacks an airbound helicopter. It seems to me that this would most likely have taken place in a sequence early in the movie where T'Challa saves a group of people from African traders. While there is numerous artwork in the book for this sequence, this is the one that stands out as the one that didn't make the final cut, but which would have made for a dynamic piece of choreography. T'Challa. T'Challa's Black Panther suit went through many design iterations throughout the production, so many so that the book offers over 20 pages of design pieces. The interesting thing, however, is how little variance there is between costume designs. There are some interesting concept pieces for different mask ideas, with most variations coming in the positioning of the ears and within the eyepieces, but some of the most drastic changes show Black Panther's suit showing absorbed kinetic energy in blue and red colors, rather than the purple that eventually made it to the screen. T'Chaka. Perhaps the character with the most interesting design changes was King T'Chaka, the once leader of the Wakandans and father of T'Challa, such as concept artist Rodney Funtabella's designs for T'Challa's royal garb. Funtabella says of his T'Chaka designs, the idea was to create something that felt like it could be a precursor to the current Black Panther outfits. Something that looked royal, less battle-ready, and more something that a less stately person would wear, but still have the feel of something that was important and distinguished from what we know of the Black Panther from Civil War. I wanted it to feel like it had more sense of history to it. With the cloth integration, it's how he can wear his culture around him and show he's proud of it. Some designs from Jackson C also give us a look at a less slim and less modern body armor, which was also designed to look as different as possible to T'Challa's suits. Z notes that the suit also includes gold accents to keep it aristocratic, rich and opulent, and worthy of a king. The book also showcases artwork by Andy Park, which was heavily inspired by Black Panther's classic comic look, something which is always exciting to see for me and definitely my favourite T'Chaka designs in the book itself. Park designed ideas for everything from tactical armor to regal wear, complete with a comic-inspired cape. Park says of his designs, "I was exploring looks that felt very classic Black Panther, but also trying to make it distinct from the modern-day look we've already seen. The idea of trying versions with his tactical vest look from the comic books was thrown out there, and I explored many variations in that direction. I thought that since this is T'Challa's father, it would be cool to make him look as regal as possible, so I had to try putting his classic cape from the comic book onto him. It's always fun attempting designs that harken back to the comic books." The Dora Millar J. The designs for Wakanda's female warriors, the Dora Millar J, seem to remain fairly consistent throughout the movie's production design process. However, here are a few notable unique designs featured in the book. The book says of the Dora Millar J, "The costumes needed to combine beauty with function, as combat is the Force's primary task. To underscore the importance of legacy, the design also integrates an item of cultural significance. Killmonger's masks. The most interesting pieces of artwork for the character of Eric Killmonger in the book are the design pieces of his tribal mask, of which the art team went through numerous designs. Fontabella notes of the mask, "I definitely wanted to create something that was a little dark and intimidating, while also being something that had a lot of history to it. It also needed to be something that Killmonger would be drawn toward, so it needed to fit his personality and what he felt like he could embody." Artist Tally Summers, who designed the final mask, says, "Killmonger's mask was intended to evoke fear, a tribal boogeyman." Claw's Claw. One of the things many were excited to see in the movie was the design of Ulysses Claw's claw, the weapon he is featured with in the comics. Unsurprisingly, the weapon underwent many changes in the design process. Some represent the weapon as it was seen in the movie, hidden within a prosthetic hand. Others depict it as, well, more of a literal claw as it would appear in the comics. Sully, the designer of the weapon, describes it as clinical, with an almost medical sterility. Sully describes the decision of choosing a more functional weapon over an actual claw as to balance the creep-out factor, while still feeling slightly disturbing. Also worth showing is this awesome piece of Black Panther ripping Claw's weapon apart because, well, it's just awesome. And at that, we come to the end of the video. While these are just some of the major highlights, at over 280 pages, the art of Marvel Studios' Black Panther offers hundreds more pieces of art and a plethora of insights into the design process of the movie. I highly recommend you picking up this book, along with some of the other volumes in the Art of Marvel Studios range. If you're a first time viewer of my channel and you've liked this video and you'd like to see more like this in the future, then please hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen. To all my regular viewers out there, thank you once again for joining me. To absolutely everybody out there, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does a great deal in getting my videos out there. Look guys, I hope I'll see you all again soon. Until next time though, take care and I hope you have a marvelous day.